Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review. In this new video, I'll be featuring the Eagle Moss Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. Now, I just received the pack the other day, and it contains your very first issues that if you order this for $1.95, you'll receive two stages, Stage 1 and Stage 2, along with about $100 worth of gifts that go along with the subscription. After that, you'll receive 4 issues per month at $12.95 plus shipping. Now, let's talk a little bit more about this kit and then we'll move on. So let me take up and open up this box to show you what I actually received. And I did receive Stage 1, which is actually the front nose clip and some of the parts for that. So that's what we'll be featuring in this first video, which is Stage 1. Next, I received also Stage 2, and that includes the wheel and tires for the car here. And very nice there. This is the first time that Eagle Moss has come out with a Mustang in their lineup of cars. And I also received the poster, and this would go very nice and you can see there. And moving on, we'll also receive a promotional magazine and also the building instructions, which is the first time, and I'll show it to you a little closer, the magazine is actually smaller. So later on we'll receive a license plate, a mug, and the binder for this, plus some other bonuses and gifts that go along with this car. So let me explain what goes on with this car, and I'll be right back. This unique scale model has been created in collaboration with Denise Halicki, the wife of the legendary H.B. Halicki, who wrote, directed, and starred in the original 1974 Gone in 60 Seconds movie in which Eleanor first starred. What makes the model so exciting is that it is the first officially licensed 1/8 scale build-up of the world's most famous Mustang. It means that as well as a joy to build, this muscle also destined to become a genuine collector's item. Authentic in every detail, your magnificent 1/8 scale model is an exact replica of the beautiful Eleanor, star of the 2000 movie Gone in 60 Seconds. Made from die-cast metal and other high-quality materials, this is the first ever 1/8 scale build-up model of this screen icon. Features include working lights, open and closing hood, trunk and doors, turning wheels, and much more. The superb attention to detail even goes as far as Go Baby Go gear shift, a NOS switch, and a nitrous oxide tank in the trunk. This model is 22.9 inches long and weighs over 17.5 pounds. There really is no Mustang like Eleanor with her one-of-a-kind look as she appears in Gone in 60 Seconds. Based on a 1967 Mustang Fastback, the jaw-dropping Eleanor that burst into the screen in the 2000 remake was a result of extensive modifications to the body, engine, and interior. Welcome back. Like I was saying, after your first shipment of $1.95, you'll receive 2 stages, 1 and 2, and that's with free shipping there. Next, you'll receive 4 stages per shipment every month for $12.90 plus shipping costs. So head over to eaglemoss.com and subscribe to this car today. Now, without further ado, let's get started on this build. And welcome back. Let's look at everything we received with Pack 1. And this is, like I was saying, the smaller version of the instructions. and we will go through this in detail as we build along. But it's a nice little magazine. It does give you stuff about your model, step-by-step assembly guide, the beautiful Eleanor, an article on that, Gone in 60 Seconds Universe, cars with women's names, and classic Mustangs. Just an example of that. And we'll go through this in detail a little bit later in this video. But like I was saying, the assembly instructions are contained within this. This is very nice, actually. Very nice having it this size, a lot smaller. And then we received the a pamphlet, which tells me here, collection complete and 28 shipments, 110 kits. And like I was saying, in the beginning you'll receive 2 kits and all the literature here for $1.95 with free shipping. After that, it's 4 kits per month at $12.90 per month plus shipping. And this is another fold out. Shows us the life size of this car. And like I was saying, it's 22.9 inches long. And this gives us all the details that goes along with this car. Everything about this kit and what's going on with it, so it's well worth the subscription. And like I said, we'll receive a travel mug, a license plate, the poster, and the binders as we go along. And like I was saying, we did receive the poster, and I showed you that earlier. And here's a close-up of the magazine. And like I was saying, has a very nice table of contents here. Experiencing Eleanor's magic. The thrill of accuracy, opening doors, metal bodywork, working front and rear lights, moving front wheels, working brake lights, details that make the difference, assembling the front grille, doors, steering wheel, exhaust pipes, racing wheels. This is a guide on the instructions. You can also go on the website and find the assembly video for each step if you need to. And listing of all the parts that were included with stage 1. Step-by-step instructions, 3 there. Total of 10 steps. And then stage 2 is next there. First article here, the beautiful Eleanor, a spirited lady. Gone in 60 Seconds article here. Talks about the universe of the movie. 3 pages of that. Then we got 60-second files, go behind the scenes of the original movie. Article here about the 1961 Porsche 356 Speedster, which was also in the movie. Natalie. I'd love to build a 1/8 scale of that. And Vanessa. The cars with women's names. Daytona Charger, of course. And story begins. Over 10 million units make the Ford Mustang the best-selling sports car of all time. But the very first Mustang never went into production, so they have an article about that. Mustang 1, concept car of 1962. and gives us a preview of what's coming up in our next magazine. So this is a lot smaller than normal. I like it. It's easier to handle. And with the first pack you'll receive in the mail, you'll receive 2 stages. This is stage 1. This is the front nose clip, all the parts that belong with that, along with the screwdriver, headlights, and such. That's what that looks like. And this is stage 2, which is the wheel and tire assembly, and that looks very nice there. It looks like it's going to be an easy build as compared to most. So don't forget to head over to eaglemoss.com and subscribe to this car today. When I'm finished with stage 1, which is this video, I'll show you how it compares with a 1/24 scale car. So let's get started. And here's what stage 1 looks like. I'll go ahead and take these out and we'll get a closer look. And here's what those parts look like in the blister pack. Now you want to be careful when you take this all out. You can very easily lose these clear parts for the headlights and the fog lights themselves. So just be extra careful with that. As you can see, everything looks very nice there. I'll go ahead and take these out and we'll look at them without them installed here in the blister pack. And here's what it looks like. As you can see, it has a very nice finish on it, a little metallic finish with the black stripes. Definitely a Mustang. Here's the back side, all made of metal. Very nice. Let me get the other parts. I'll be right back. And here's a close-up of the parts. We received 2 large headlights, and these are plastic, and they have a hole in the back for the LED light, and you can see that right there. We also received 2 other light housings, the small ones. They go right beside the headlights, and these will get the clear blue lenses inserted into them. And we received 2 smaller headlights assemblies that go on the front bumper area, and they get the clear lenses on them. We received the DS02 and PS04 screws. We also received a screwdriver, a very small, tiny screwdriver, and you can see that right there. I'll be right back. I would suggest a good set of quality screwdrivers, and you can find these on my Amazon store. I put a link below, but they range from the PH00 screwdriver, which is the smaller one on top, to the PH0, the medium size, and then the larger screwdriver, which is the PH1. First step we'll do is we'll install the headlights onto the front here, and simply just turn it over, and each headlight is marked with an R or an L. So the R side is going to go on the right side, so that's simply going to go down just like that, and we'll line it up. We will put a DS02 screw into this. It's the larger screw that we received with this pack. And it goes right in. If you wanted, you could lubricate the hole, but it wasn't that hard to go in. We'll go ahead and do that with the next one. And my favorite lubrication is this Vaseline. It's hypoallergenic, it's safe to use, and won't harm you at all. Plus it will lubricate for you when you want it. I also use these little micro applicators. And why do I do this? It just makes the screws easier to go in. Less chance of the screw breaking off. And this is the headlight with the L on it. That'll go straight down on it. Just like that. Once again, a DS02 screw goes into that. And it just makes the screw go in a lot easier. Nice and tight. And that's what your headlights look like on that. Next we have these headlight bezels, and you'll notice we have a larger bezel and a smaller bezel. If you put them up side by side together, the larger one actually has a 2 on the back of it, and the smaller one has a 1 on the back of it. The 2s are next. We're going to put these on next to the headlights, and they will require PSO4 screws to install them. So first thing I do is we press fit the lens into it. Simply snaps in place. Same with the other side. There we go. And then this is, like I was saying, this is the larger bezel. So we'll go in on the top here. And we have the alignment pin that goes up on top, and then install the screw on the bottom. Next we'll install the small headlight next to the regular headlight, and that's the one we just put the blue lens on. It has an alignment pin and then the screw hole on the back. We're going to use a PSO4 screw for this. That simply slides in there. We'll turn it over, and we'll use the screwdriver that they gave us. Install that screw. It's a tiny screw. And there it goes. Nice and tight. We'll do the same on the other side. Once again, we have the alignment pin on top. Simply going to insert right in where it needs to go. And that's good there. Looks like it's tight. And it looks great there. Next we'll go ahead and install these lights on the front of the bumper. These are the smaller bezels, and they are marked with the number 1 on the back side. We'll put the clear lenses into that. Here we go. All in good. And just like before, we have the alignment pin on top, and that inserts down inside. Making sure your hole lines up. And we'll put our small screw into this PSO4. And that's tight there. Same with the other side. Alignment pin into it. sure the screw hole is lined up, which it is. And this is the last PSO4 screw to go in. And that's tight. And that's how that looks there. And that completes stage 1 of the Eleanor build. I have enjoyed this very much. It's going to look fantastic when I'm done. So if you haven't done so already, head over to eaglemoss.com and subscribe to this car today. Happy modeling, everybody, and take care.